looks like it's going. I'll be standing by here. You can go to TikTok and go when you're ready.
Oh, might be live on YouTube. Who knows?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Ooh.
Mystery live. Looks like it's taking.
Like Wavelength. Seems valid. Hello, welcome. Should be seeing comments over here now. Oh, notification Boardgamers are live. Who would have thought? Wow. Welcome in, everybody. Howdy, howdy. Phoebe, don't start meowing now. I just fed that cat. Oh, what the hell? Welcome in, Ames. Good to see ya. Hello. Jeremy's starting a little bit later today, so I figured I'd do a shorter live on TikTok, TikTok and YouTube. I was going to do, hi Ames, I was going to do a slightly longer stream, but I had some family obligations I took care of, and I figured, you know what, I'll just go live on TikTok for like, an hour until Jeremy's live. Good for someone to let us know. Yep, these TikTok streams are going to be happening mostly unannounced. And whenever I'm available. So, oh, hi. Welcome in, Sirloin. So, I happen to have the energy to do it today and was available. I guess I'll go there even though I don't want to. Jeremy was scheduled for today. This was unscheduled. Phoebe, what is wrong with you? Oh my goodness, my poor cat in the background. Phoebe, come here. Phoebe, you want to see the people? We have less guests over today, so she might be more friendly walking towards me. She was just fed, okay? So don't yell at me. Poor thing, she was just fed. And you're fine to watch on YouTube or Twitch. I really don't know why she's yelling like that. She might be lonely. But yes, the plan is to play some Wavelength until Jeremy goes live. I need to stop putting my hands like this because it makes them look massive. It makes them look like comically large. Holy moly, Ames sent the heart me. Thank you so much, Ames. It's detected that live chat didn't appear on your screen last 2 minutes. Blah blah blah. Okay, that was just telling me I was a loser. That's what that notification was. I thought it was a CAPTCHA or something. I'm like, what is this? It's like, we noticed no one's chatting, idiot. Try.
You got no emotion. Nobody.
Yeah, I didn't know TikTok sent notifications for that. Oh, it's the American update. That's what it is. So. Yeah, welcome in. How's everyone doing? Hey, long time no see, huh? Whoa, welcome in, Goofy Ball Hunter. It has been a little while, hasn't it? Glad you're here. We're doing some solo Wavelength today, preparing for Jeremy going live. So I guess there's enough people in. We can attempt to start the first card here. I guess I'll give the hints first this time around as people are coming in. So our card is going to be, this should work. It's going to be Hitchhiker You'd Stop For versus Hitchhiker You'd Drive Past. I'm going to spin up the board, and I'm going to give a hint to y'all. Y'all are going to be able to vote. It's more of an unofficial vote. But you're going to be able to vote, and I'll kind of get the gauge of what people are saying of where to put the dial.
Poll's working.
Poll's working? Oh. Okay. Ooh, how do I start it? Guess I'll figure that out. Mess around, spin up the board.
Oh, you're me.
Okay. Poll might be working.
Give me a second.
Let's see. Hitchhiker You'd Stop For, Hitchhiker You'd Drive Past. Welcome in, Liv. Welcome in, Izzy. Good to see you guys. You look like someone who's going to be the next Joker. Which Joker? That's the important question. We're talking Heath Ledger, Jared Leto.
Diabolical thing to say.
New numbers, yeah. Average YouTube comment. Hold on, let me think of a hint to give y'all. For Hitchhiker You'd Stop For, Hitchhiker You'd Drive Past. Board Ghost is getting the poll working. I'm going to say your mother. That is going to be your hint. Hint is your mother. I believe the poll is starting right now. If you guys want to vote on where to set the dial for this round of Wavelength, Hitchhiker You'd Stop For, Hitchhiker You'd Drive Past, you can type hashtag followed by the number. Make sure to include the hashtag. That's how your vote gets counted. Before I did it with just me observing what people said and just kind of figuring it out. But now we have an official poll that's tallying the votes for us. So you can type hashtag followed by the number you want to set this dial to. your hint was your mother. Hashtag followed by the number. Okay, we got some votes coming in. You guys can't see the poll on screen, but I can see it. So don't worry, there's no unfair play going on here. Get in your votes. We're going to be ending the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm ending that poll. 0 was the winner by a long shot. People are saying they're going to stop for their mother. Let's see if that was the right answer. Hey, not bad. Not bad at all. Very good. That is a 4 to start us off for the first round of the evening. Oh, I do have a whiteboard over here. I said I was stopping the poll. I don't actually know how to do that in this setup. Poll options. Okay. End poll. There we go. Nice. Our first score of the evening is a 4, meaning we get how many points? My real answer is like 17, not gonna lie. Look, I can't account for mommy issues when doing this. But because you scored a 4 for our first round of the evening, that means you're at a score of 3. Whoa, why is that? What's going on? Well, in this game mode, whenever we score 4, we're doing the cooperative game mode here. It's actually only worth 3 points, but the benefit instead is to get a bonus card added to the stack. Oh, my cards are hidden. We have 7 cards. We play until we run out. You would have had 6 cards remaining, but because of that 4, you're still at 7 cards remaining. Very good. Okay, let me make space on this table. I am closing it up. You should just make it 4 worth 4 points, but then I don't get to give the fun speech every time. The speech is the only reason I do this show. What would I be doing if I didn't have to ramble for 30 seconds every time we got a good score? What a plot twist. You have a new scoring system? We do! Yes, it's the 0 to 20 system instead of 1 to 17. It's a little different. Oh, this is an interesting card. All right, you guys are giving the hints to me this time. So I'm going to mix up the board. I'm going to put it forward. Closing my eyes, you guys are going to look at the placement, and you're going to give hints to me to get me to put the number right onto the blue 4. Put the red dial right onto the blue 4, I should say. Fun prank to felony. I'm aware that it might be in between numbers. I'll try to account for that. Maybe Board Ghost will say something of in between numbers. But the card is Fun Prank to Felony. This is a stupid card. I originally had this as like Fun Prank to Harmful Prank, and people are like, no, keep the original wording. Closing it up, pulling the board back, changing the focus. Yes, please not say the number, but you can type hints that you want to give in chat for me to figure out where to put it. Let's see, what are people saying? Pantsing someone. Saran wrap on toilet. Ooh. Saran wrap on toilet. I can't in good faith say that's a fun prank. That's awful. But it's also not a felony, right? I don't think you're going to jail for that. TP a house. That's an interesting one, because people do get arrested for that. That's actual vandalism. Same with egging someone's car. Pushing someone into a pool. Okay, I'm thinking this is a middling answer. Maybe a little bit towards the felony side. Because with a lot of these things that you're naming, you could get arrested. Taking all the candy on Halloween. Now, see, that's more fun prank. It's cruel, but it's on the fun prank side. All right, you know what? I haven't had a hint from Goofy Ball Hunter in a while. If they're saying shaving cream to the face, I'm going to take that as a pretty good one. I think that is definitively on the fun prank side, but you could hurt someone, so it's going to be middling. I'm going to lock in 8. My gut is telling me 8. Oh, so close. Oh, I'm so glad I went with what Goofy Ball Hunter was saying then. Good hint. Good hints all around. Good hints all around. That is a 3, meaning we are at a score now of 7. Good job. Hold on, let me update the 3 on this board to say 7. 2. Nice. All right, we're back to me giving the hints to you guys. I'm going to make sure the poll's restarted in a minute. Yeah, well done, everyone. Where's your friend? We left him outside. There's a big snowstorm, and they froze to death. So, is what it is. We did revive them for yesterday's stream, but we put them back outside. Oh, I hate this card. I'm not running this card. I avoid that card so much. Oh, and it's back. Fuck it. I never run this card. I'll run this stupid-ass card. Mark it 6. It's 6. What is 6?
3 plus 3.
Oh, sorry. I thought we had a 4 to start with. Sorry, in this game mode, I forgot a 4 is only worth 3 points. You know, classic slip. Six. Thank you, Ames. All right, I'm giving the hints to y'all this time. I'm running this stupid, horrible card. Why did you tell him? Because Ames is against cheating. Let me line that up on a number here. Okay, how does this card work again? Would like Hamilton, would not like Hamilton. Okay. Let me get the poll working again. Limited screen space here. Would not like Hamilton, would like Hamilton. This is the play, of course, not the person. The musical, yes, the musical. Okay, so I need to look at this one more time. It's mirrored again, and I used to be really good with knowing where it is. As soon as it mirrored again, I have no fucking clue where this dial is. Yeah. Okay. Wait, you did this on purpose? I thought this was the only option.
Oh no, I did this on purpose.
Oh no, I hate when it's mirrored like this. Anyway, I do know where it is now. My hint to you for would like Hamilton, would not like Hamilton is going to be high school English teacher. That is going to be your hint. I need to can you restart the poll for me? Restarting the poll. Chat, you all can hint. You all can guess on where to set the dial on this board. The hint being high school English teacher by typing hashtag followed by the number you want to set the dial to. Make sure to include the hashtag. That's how your vote gets counted. You need a hashtag. Hashtag followed by whatever number you want to put this dial to. Your hint is high school English teacher. Why are none of the hashtags being picked up? Okay, sorry, it broke a moment. You might have to send it in again, or you might just be lagging behind. That might be the issue. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of 4s, a lot of 3s coming in. Thank you all for including the hashtag. The poll is updating. Yeah, I need to see the poll. Okay. High school English teacher. It seems to be between 4 and 3 right now. Oh, I'm seeing some 6s, some higher numbers, some 2s. The clue is high school English teacher for would like Hamilton, would not like Hamilton. All right, get in your votes. We're going to end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are ending that poll. 4 was the winner. 4 was the winner. Let's see how we did. Hey, very nice. Very close. We're aiming for the 3. A lot of people guessed 3, but 4 is what we went with, and that is very close. That is worth 3 points, taking us to a score of 9. I got the math right this time. We were at 6. Now we're at 9. Nice. Nice. Very good. Told y'all. Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of people, almost everyone's in the right ballpark, with the logic being, you know, they're a little older, they're a teacher, so they might not be the biggest fan in the world, and they probably get annoyed by their students, but they're an English teacher. They're going to like it. Guess I can't read. I struggle with that, too. English teacher would be a 4. History teacher would be a 1. I don't know. I don't know about that. I could see that being the case. All right, I'm going to generate a new card. You guys are going to give the hints to me this time. So I'm going to be setting the dial. You guys get to come up with hints. Card is going to be Why does it keep doing this dang card? Did my whole system break? Did my whole gosh dang system break and there's no such thing as a new card? Are we stuck with the Hamilton one? All stream. This is bad. This is really bad. Why is this happening? This is happening like beyond the level of broken that I thought. Since I'm new here. Maybe we start playing with physical cards instead of the electronic ones, because this is unplayable if we're stuck with Hamilton. Time to watch Hamilton. Okay, we got it. Would be a good therapist, would be a terrible therapist. Now we got a good card going. Let me put the focus on the board. I'm spinning up. I'm closing my eyes. I'm not going to know the number. Please not comment the number that it lands on. Those hints will be ignored and potentially blocked by one of our moderators if you keep it up. But that placement right there is what we're aiming for. You guys are giving the hints to me. Would be a good therapist, would be a terrible therapist. After a long, hard day, you know, you need to let some steam off. You go to the therapist's office, want to talk, you know, your heart, and who shows up who would either be a good therapist or a terrible therapist. Memorize that placement. I'm going to give you a moment. I'm closing up the board, pulling it back. I may look. Let's see, please not comment numbers. Those hints will be ignored, and also the mods might silence you. Ooh, your BFF, your best friends, a distant friend. Ooh, BFF is an interesting one. I don't know how I feel about that hint. AI, Country Mozart, that's a maxed out terrible. You know that. A teacher, a golden retriever. Okay. I think your BFF would, in theory, be a good therapist, because you vent to them all the time, right? You know, you speak your mind. But with that being said, they ain't trained in that. They don't know therapy. Please not comment numbers. Even if you're just leaving a guess, the mods will mute you. All right, a stuffed animal. I think this is definitely on the positive side. If I'm seeing golden retriever, BFF, a teacher, parents. Oh, granddad is an interesting one. That's gonna tick me back a little bit. That will tick me back a little bit, seeing granddad. I still think it would probably be good, but maybe his advice might be a little outdated, per se. I think this is going to be slightly positive. I want to keep it towards middle, but I'm going to lock it in on 6. Nervous for this one. Put the focus on the board. See how I did? Oh, it was middling. It was between 10 and 11. Unfortunately, that is a miss. 6, 7. That's acceptable. Any other number will be muted. Welcome in, everyone. Also, if you guys like playing Wavelength, if you enjoy this content or other board games, feel free to give us a follow. It really does help out the channel. We put on shows like this for you guys as often as we can, and we think it's a whole lot of fun. So if you enjoy it, feel free to join. All right. Let's hope the system works this time. We're going to get a new card that works right away. All right, just followed. Yo, thank you. Titanic. That's actually an amazing name. Really appreciate you. And Hayden sent a rose. Thank you so much. I just did a follow read, Board Ghost. Jesus.
There's a lot of people that need moderation in this chat.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. We just did a card like this, so I'm trying to generate a new one. Love this. Hell yeah. We really enjoy playing Wavelength, and Codenames is the other game we play a lot. So if you like Codenames, or if you haven't heard of it, I assure you it's a lot of fun. You should definitely check us out. Movie Godzilla would ruin, Movie Godzilla would improve. I'm giving the hints to you guys this time, so there's no cheaters in chat, okay? There's no cheating this time around. And moderation team, I really do appreciate you guys muting the people who are trying to give numbers, since it does end up hurting the game. All right. Movie Godzilla would improve is this side. Movie Godzilla would ruin is... Oh, it's actually flipped. So Movie Godzilla would ruin for me is this side. Movie Godzilla would improve. Okay. All right. I understand. I'm closing up the board. I need to think of a movie to give to y'all. This is one of the hardest dang cards in the deck. No numbers allowed. Thank you, A. Are you still here? Yes. Oh, you're talking to Maz. Never mind. Movie Godzilla would ruin, movie Godzilla would improve. I am going to say... I think I'm giving the name of this movie right. Remember the Titans. Is that what the name of it's a football movie. Remembering the Titans, I believe that's what it is. Chat, how this is going to work is we are going to start a poll right now. You get to vote on where to set this dial by typing hashtag followed by the number you would like to set the dial to. Make sure to include the hashtag. That is how your vote gets counted. Your hint was Remembering the Titans. It is a football movie that I think has themes of Jesus in there somewhere. It is... It is a very popular, I believe, high school, maybe college football movie. Y'all get to vote on where to set the dial by typing hashtag followed by where to set the number to. Welcome in, everyone. Remember to beat the Titans. No, that's not the name of the movie. I know that's not the name of the movie. You can't trick me. Oh my goodness, I'm seeing a wide variety of answers right now for this. And he doesn't need any spaces. It can just be hashtag followed by the number. 6 right now is in the lead, but 4 is very close behind. It is a very neck and neck race right now. Ooh, 4 is overtaking. You guys are swaying the vote. You only get 1 vote per account, so keep that in mind. You don't have to spam it. Getting your votes, you're going to be ending the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I am ending that poll. 4 was the winner. You guys think that Godzilla is going to ruin Remember the Titans, a high school football movie? Not bad. Not bad. That is on the target. We take those. We accept those. We could see the poll before. You could. You could see the poll before. I just don't have that set up right now. We'll add that in the future. Very good. I've been forgetting to remove cards, so we're at 5 cards remaining. That is 2 points. We were at a score of 9, so that is now taking us straight from 9 to 11. Bad omen. Good score, chat. Good score. 5 cards remaining. You guys are going to be giving the hints to me this time. Hopefully, people aren't going to be commenting numbers this time around, so I can look at chat a little bit more. Sometimes I have to kind of ignore it a little bit and only read the ones that I know are going to be good comments. And just so you guys know, if I see numbers in chat, I avoid putting in on that number nearly all the time. All right, what's your next card going to be? You guys are giving the hints to me. Morning activity, evening activity. Secret stream, instead of TikTok making it secret, just Mark making it secret. I do these streams when I'm available, okay? All right. Morning activity, evening activity. I'm closing my eyes, opening the board. Hopefully it's lined up with one of the numbers. Board goes can course correct me if it's not. Morning activity to evening activity. This can be a very difficult card, depending on where it lands. You guys are going to give hints to me so that I can read them and decide where I would set the dial on a spectrum of morning activity to evening activity. Closing up the board, I am now looking, going to change the focus back to me. Ooh, very nice. See, going for a run, drinking coffee, eating oatmeal. Eating oatmeal, oh, I love that hint. That is 100% a morning activity. Because I can drink coffee in the evening, like if I'm staying up late, but I'm never eating oatmeal. I'm not going to eat oatmeal in the evening. I have before, but is that like hot cereal? Shut up, country. Let's see. Brush hair. Pooping is an interesting hint. Because that does tick me up a little bit, right? Because you do that in morning and evening, but anyone who has a set schedule, they're doing that in the morning. Jog, getting ready, gym. Okay, gym, that's definitely evening and morning. Eating toast. Brunch. I was about to tick it back down to like a 4 or so, but if you're saying brunch, that definitely sounds like a more middling hint. Brunch is good. Okay, I trust Ames's opinion on this. I'm going to lock in there. I'm going to call it a 6. I think this is mostly a morning activity. Oh, so close to the 4. Very nice. That is another 3, meaning we play until we run out of cards. That was our 5th round. We're down to 4 cards remaining until game over. And we are going from our score of 11 to 14. I'll actually be quick in changing it this time because I can just add a... Look how quick that 11 became a 14. That's be the fastest number change ever. Pooping helped. Pooping locked me in on the morning side. I'm going to be so for real. A little bit of an immature comment, but it locked me in on morning side. All right, I'm going to be giving the hints to you guys this time. And chat, once again, if you guys are enjoying the game, please do feel free to give us a follow. It really helps out the channel and allows us to keep making this content for you. So if you're having a fun time, please do give a follow. Genuine person to phony person. Ooh, this is a tough one. I don't know how I feel about this. Ghosty, are you the one sniping all those people? Ghosty is hard at work.
I got the mute hammer back here locked and loaded. So y'all best be behaving.
Genuine person to phony person. Blue 4, the only I can see right now is what we're aiming for. I'm going to give you guys a hint, and you get to vote on where to set the dial. Okay. Genuine person, phony person. Oh, I shouldn't put it that close yet. What's phony? Phony person means like they are not genuine, that they are lying to you. An imposter, per se. Aaron Nicole sent to heart me. SG26 sent to Rose. Thank you so much. Manipulative. That's a great word for it. Thank you. All right. Genuine person to phony person. My hint to you... I'm going to get silly with this, okay? You guys are going to have to work with me here. I'm going to get a little silly. My hint to you is going to be Garfield. Genuine person to phony person. My hint to you is Garfield, the cat, not the president. Y'all get to vote on where to set the dial by typing hashtag followed by the number you would like to set the dial to. Make sure to include the hashtag. That is how your vote gets counted. I should write it on the back of this board, a little hashtag, so people are reminded. We are using an electronic poll that automatically detects when somebody has a hashtag in their answer and puts it into a counter. And it is only counted once. You only get 1 vote per account. So it is hashtag followed by where you want to set the dial. Your hint was Garfield. An interesting hint. Get in your votes. I know it's an abstract one, but you have to think. You have to think about what you know about Garfield and how you think if they're genuine or if they're phony. Alex Adams sent to heart me. Thank you so much. All right. Remember, it is only 1 vote per account. Hashtag followed by your answer. Get in your votes. You're going to be ending the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are going to end it there. The winner was 12. 12 was the winner. I have a hard time seeing this side of the board. Okay, it's pretty much on 12. Not that it matters for this one. 12 was the winner. You guys think Garfield is a little phony, a little liar? No, it is on the 5. It is a 5. We are aiming for the genuine side. At least I was. Guys, Garfield, he's very upfront about who he is. He doesn't claim to be anything but a fat, lazy cat who loves lasagna. He's very upfront. Almost to a fault. Now, every once in a while, he'll tell a little fib to get what he wants. But in general, I think he's a very genuine cat. Most cats are genuine, in my opinion. SMH, Mark Thoreau, Bro Hearts to Cat. And yeah, you guys could have figured it out from the little Garfield medallion on my board. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of that silly kitty. A lot of people did get it right. There were a lot of votes. Oh, also my Garfield mug. Yeah, I'm actually a pretty massive Garfield fan. I still don't have a Garfield Hawaiian shirt. I really need to get one of those. I need to source a good one. I was 1 away. Hey, very nice. That's the same damn card. I'm telling this gosh dang program, chat, never write your own code. This is what you get for it. Everything breaking. Worst athlete of all time, greatest athlete of all time? Oh no. Oh no, I can't play this card. I cannot play this card solo. I don't know enough about sports. I'm generating a new one for you. You guys giving the hints to me this time. Mark's half-brother. What's that in reference to? Garfield on the stove, too? No, there's no Garfield on the stove. Thrilling to terrifying. Ooh, okay. So a roller coaster would be more thrilling, and like a haunted house would be more terrifying. Okay, I'm nervous about running this card, but we'll give it a try. Do you have a Garfield phone? I don't. I should. A asked who is Garfield. I said your half-brother. Okay. I mixed up the board. I'm closing my eyes. As a reminder, please do not comment numbers this round. You will be muted by our mod team. Only comment hints that you would like to give for this placement.
Hold to the center a little bit.
To the center?
Just a hair.
What do you mean? Like spin it?
With that hand, move it up.
Like that?
That works.
Okay. Okay, because I don't know which way is center. Like, you know.
Well,
Because I can't.
roll it just a little bit more.
Roll a little bit more?
The
Okay.
way you remove it. A little bit more. Wolf.
All right. Right there, thrilling to terrifying. Thrilling is going to be excitement, thrill-seeking, skydiving. It might be thrilling. I mean, riding a bike might be thrilling. Terrifying is going to be, scary, murderer with a knife, haunted house, ghouls, goblins. Memorize that placement. I'm closing up the board. I am going to start looking now. Allie sent to heart me, and the one and only TJ sent an You're awesome. Thank you so much, the one and only TJ. Okay, I'm seeing, trampoline, skydiving. I see going on a movie date, job interview. Interesting, because trampoline gives me fully to the thrilling side, but job interview, I mean, that's a little terrifying. I'm really scared of that. Zip line. I'm seeing a lot of zip lines. Shark swimming. It's hard because these words are so similar to each other. Sketchy carnival ride. Okay, that lets me know it's not maxed out thrilling, because there's some real genuine fear when you're on that carnival roller coaster and the whole track shakes. Skateboarding, roller coaster, flying. Guys, I think I saw enough like trampoline, zipline, skydiving. I'm going to say it's firmly on the thrilling side. But that being said, seeing those things, skydiving's scary, the sketchy carnival is scary, the job interview, date at the movie theater, those be a little terrifying. So I'm going to call it, an action movie, okay. I'll call it a 5. I'm going to lock in there. I'm feeling 5. This might be a mark throw, but give me some slack. This is a tough card. Oh, pushes. Oh my goodness, I didn't change the focus. No one corrected me. My bad. Whoa, very close. That is a 7. Okay, that is still worth 2 points. We are still on the target. Great hints, guys. This is a really tough card. That is really good hints all around. We were at a score of 14. We are now moving to a score of 16 with 2 cards remaining. We only have 2 more chances to score points here. But we're doing good. 16 is pretty good for doing this solo. Moving it back. I'm remembering the focus this time. Mark, you're so lonely today. I am. Unfortunately, Corey froze to death. We left him outside during the big snowstorm. So he's in a big block of ice, just like the ending of The Shining. What's this game called? I can't find out. It is called Wavelength. Wavelength is the name of the game. You can find it at your local game store. Actually, here. There you go. How to play Wavelength. Many other TikTok creators have a TikTok shop link. I don't. I'm not trying to sell you this game, okay? I'm just trying to have fun with you guys. So if you want to support us, there's no TikTok shop here. You can instead give us a follow. It is free and just as helpful to us. So we're going to do hard to do, easy to do. This is going to be my card. I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to give you guys the hints. I love your energy. Thank you. You know, in real life, I'm like really, really quiet and reserved. And one of my coworkers found my TikTok recently and was like, I saw you online and you had energy and you were like doing things. And I was like, yee. Yee. Unfortunate. Okay, let's see. So this is going to be hard to do, easy to do. I'm giving you guys the hints, and you're going to vote on where to set the dial based off the hint that I give you. You're so genuine. I try to be. Hard to do, easy to do. Let's see. Okay, let's get creative with my hint. I'm going to say beating prime Tony Hawk at a skateboarding contest. Top of his game, Tony Hawk beating him at a skate contest. You guys get to vote by typing hashtag. Oh, let me restart the poll, actually. Starting right now, you get to vote by typing hashtag, followed by the number you would set this dial to. It's a little bit of a silly hint, I understand, but it is beating prime Tony Hawk, top of his game Tony Hawk, at a skating contest. Hard to do, easy to do. Hashtag followed by the number. Just to let you guys know, I mentioned this before. We're using an electronic poll that can detect when people type hashtag followed by a number and tallies it all together for me to see which one gets the most votes. So if you don't include the hashtag, it doesn't get counted. There's nothing I can do about it. So make sure to include the hashtag. I'm seeing a lot of variety of answers coming in. I know you guys can't see the poll right now, so just tell you. Right now, 2 is winning, but just barely. 1 is actually about to overtake it. They're tied both with 26 votes. 0 is in third, but not that far behind. It's at 16 votes right now. You have the power to sway the vote here, for sure. Getting your votes, we're going to be ending this poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm waiting for a tiebreaker. Just at the end there, hashtag 2 took it with 33 votes to hashtag 1's 32 votes. It was exactly neck and neck up until the end, but you guys went with 2. Let's see how he did. We were aiming for 0, actually. I'm sorry. That was my bad. I probably should have named something harder. But I was thinking like beating Magnus Carlsen at chess or, you know, solving the theory of everything, something like that. I'm like, I need to get more generic. I need to get something that everyone knows. Mostly everyone knows. So I went with Tony Hawk. Now, it was a great hint. Thank you. A lot of people did say hashtag 0. 18 people did. So if you're one of those 18, no, you were right. You interpreted the hint correctly, but any answer is valid. We were at 16. That was another 2. We are now at a score of 18. We're at a score of 18 with 1 card remaining. Chat, we have done really good this round. We only have 7 cards to play through until the game ends, and we're at a score of 18 right now. Which, with the new number system, is pretty darn hard to do. So, pat on the back to you guys. All right. It is my turn to interpret your hints. It's your turn to give the hints. So, let's get a fun card, hopefully. What time is it for you? It's 10 p.m. where you are. It's 5. It's 5:47 for us. We're East Coast. Worst year in history, best year in history. No, we need a different card. Too much is on the line. This is the last one we're running for this round. Let's see, what's this one going to be? No, these are all terrible cards. Sorry, I have less control than usual. Usually I get to select out of 4. I can only pick the top one right now. So I'm just kind of running with what we got. Underrated artists, overrated artists. Okay. I can accept this one. 9:47 a.m. for me? All right, we are very different time zones. Are you in like Australia or something? Didn't know you were going live today? Yeah, we didn't officially announce it. This is more of a spur-of-the-moment thing. I don't know anyone? No. Okay, I'm seeing some no's. I'll accept that. I will respect your guys' wish for a new card, but the next good one we get, we're going with. Midnight snack, midday snack. Okay. Okay, we'll run this one. This one's fine. You guys are giving hints this time. I'm closing my eyes and spinning up the board. As a reminder, during this round, you cannot comment numbers. You will be muted if you comment numbers. That's cheating. It ruins the game. Instead, just think of a good hint that gets me to put the red dial right onto that blue 4 that you're seeing.
Either direction.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Back a little bit.
There we
Right there. It's lined up with a number now. You need to think of a hint to give me on the scale of midnight snack to midday snack. So I'm trying to think of examples. I feel like midnight snack classic one is just shredded cheese. Shredded cheese out the fridge. But a midday snack, you have a little more time to prepare. That might be something like, I don't know, I would say cream cheese and crackers, but that's still pretty midnight snack. I don't know. Something you put a little effort into. Closing it up, I'm going to look now. Chat, you're giving me the hints this time around. I'm going to decide where to set the dial. Cheez-Its, toast, cheese toast, PB&J. Ooh. Okay, fruit, Nutella and bread. Oh my goodness. I have done Nutella and bread as a midnight snack so many times. Oh, this is definitely on the midnight snack side, for sure. Apple pizza. Ooh, those tick me up, though. Soup. Also, please don't comment numbers during this round. You will get muted. All right, let's read some YouTube chats as well. Carrots, crisps. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of chips come in. That does move me to the midday snack side. Maybe I'm biased with Nutella, right? Nutella and toast. BLT? Oh, well, there's no way bacon, lettuce, tomatoes on the midnight snack side. That's 100% a midday side hint. Toasted sub crockpot meal. PB&J is perfect. Okay, well, PB&J I would do as a midnight snack, but all the rest of these, where am I putting this? Right now I have it on like a 12. I think considering like Nutella toast and PB&J, those are all simple things, but PB&J is classic lunch, right? Caesar salad. Caesar salad is pretty far on the midday snack side. Reveal. I'm not going to push it too far. Okay. I'll put it on 13. I'll lock in there. I'll go slightly to the midday snack side. I've been convinced. What's up, Hayden? Let me change the focus so y'all can see it. Hey! Very nice! Hey, very good. That was just in time, too. Chat, there's only one card remaining. That is a perfect 4. If you don't know, in this game mode, whenever we score 4, it's only worth 3 points. We're going from 18 to 21, but we get a bonus card, which means the game continues. We're not out of cards yet. Good hints, good hints. Good job. I was fully on the midnight side for Nutella toast, but I understand that I can be biased by that. I was between 12 and 14. I evened it out. Score of 21. Good job. Chat, I'm giving the hints to y'all this time. Get a blindfold, bro. That's the best I can do. That's the best I can do for you. I'm sorry. The odds of getting it right are about 1 in 20. I'm sorry. But now you guys have the chance to get it right this time. Also, if you are enjoying the game, please do feel free to give us a follow. We try to do Wavelength as often as possible. We also play Codenames and other of our own creations of games, which is very fun if you enjoy the content or anything like that. We don't have TikTok shop links. We are not trying to sell you Wavelength, but if you want to buy it, it's at your local game store. But we enjoy your support just through follows. Squid emoji, is that squid emoji sent 2 roses. Mandarific sent a heart me. Dan sent a rose, and Alyssa Felicia sent a you're awesome. Thank you so much. Caesar salad is perfect for that answer. I have to say, there are a lot of good hints in there. I don't know about Caesar salad being that close to midnight snack. 23.52 in Denmark. Well, we scored as a 21 here. Sorry. I don't know how Denmark scores Wavelength. I'm joking. I know what you meant. All right. What is wood to steel? Oh, this card's awful. I'm giving the hints for this one. Wood to steel. Welcome in, Izzy Crochets. Wood to steels. Terrible card. Fine, I'll run a new one. All right. That's a difficult one to do anyway. I'll run a new one since you're on a good score streak. I won't ruin it with a terrible card. Hard to do, easy to do. Nah, we already ran that one. We'll get a new card. Yeah, I'm getting the new card. Roller coaster, bridge, good comedy actor, bad comedy actor. Oh, this is going to be the biggest mark throw you've ever seen. This is going to be the biggest mark throw in the history of this show, but we're going to go for it. All right, so good comedy actor, bad comedy actor. No, no, please. Still no's? Sheesh. Tough crowd. All right, fine. I didn't want to do that one anyway. I need to get more selective with these cards. I need to fix the code that's running this game. Bad candy, good candy. Do we accept? Are we doing this one? Is this allowed? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Oh, Christ. All right. Okay, good candy, bad candy. Blue 4, the only I can see is what we're aiming for. I'm giving you guys a hint. Y'all get to vote by typing hashtag followed by the number you want to set the dial to once the poll starts. Bad candy, good candy. Actually, hold on. I remind myself of that placement. Okay. Bad candy to good candy. All right, we need to get on the same wavelength here. We need to lock in. Don't give numbers yet. I haven't given a hint. I am going to say candy corn. Candy corn is my answer. I know it's a contentious hint, but chat, we are starting a poll right now. Y'all get to vote by typing hashtag followed by the number you want to set this dial to. We can see your eyes. It's either 18 or 3. What if it's neither of those numbers? What if I looked around the entire board and don't even believe that people can see it through my eyes anyway? Your hint is candy corn. Hashtag followed by the number you want to set the dial to. To remind people, we're using an electronic aggregator that detects when you put a hashtag and counts up all the answers. So if you want your vote to be counted, you have to include the hashtag. Hashtag followed by your answer. Your hint is candy corn. Somebody said they don't know what candy corn is. There are these little orange candies that typically, I was going to say typically is given out during Halloween, but that's all candies, is it not? Old ladies will have them in jars sometimes. They're, how would you describe the flavor of them? They're not chocolate, they're not fruity. I was going to say waxy, but that might sway the vote a little bit. I was going to say it's like chewing wax, but I don't want to sway it too much. Hashtag followed by your answer so that you guys know hashtag 4 is winning right now with 26 votes. Hashtag 5 is not far behind with 18 votes. Hint is candy corn, just sugar. I guess. It's kind of like a chewy sugar. I guess that's a fine way to put it. We are going to be ending the poll. Get in your votes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm ending the poll now. Hashtag 4 was the winner with 29 votes. Bad candy to good candy. So close. We're aiming for the 3. That is not bad at all. Good job. Good job. Yeah, I don't like candy corn. I do not like candy corn at all. It has always tasted disgusting to me. But, you know, it's not maxed out. It's not the worst thing in the world. You could get worse. But that is still really good. As a reminder, chat, if you have been enjoying watching, if you like this content in general, please do feel free to give us a follow. And that way you see more. You can catch next time we go live if you give us a follow. And yell about the channel so we can keep doing this. So thank you all for being here. 24 is the score after that 3. We're at 21. We are now at 24. We're about to start a new round, so don't go anywhere. We're going to see if we can beat this. Actually, we're running a little bit low on time. But the message we get, there's a rule book that gives us what we get for the score. And the message we get for 24 is Galaxy Brain, the second highest score possible. Good job, chat. That is really impressive. Let's see. Oh, never mind. We don't have to cancel. Jeremy died. Okay, we were going to end because our friend was going to go live, but our friend is no longer doing that, so we get another round. Yippee! Good job, everyone. Evening, Mark. How long have you been on? About an hour. Welcome in, Steve. Good to see you. So, chat, if you are just getting in, this is the perfect time to start. We have 7 cards. We're going to play through one by one. I'm going to generate a card. I'm going to start off by giving you guys the hints, because that's how we started last round the other way, so I think I'll start it this way. Bad movie to good movie. Jeremy, what? Passed away. Yeah, he exploded. Sorry, real answer, he got food poisoning. He got food poisoning and had to cancel stream. I would not be as chipper if he actually died. So, he is just feeling under the weather right now. Jeremy hasn't left the bathroom in 2 hours, comments Jeremy. Welcome in. Well, luckily, you can play along from the bathroom. Let's see. Bad movie to good movie. Glad I checked that I love Wavelength. Heck yeah. Bad movie to good movie. I'm giving the hints to y'all this time. Bad movie to good movie. Let me think what I'm going to say. I'm going to go with... Let's see. I have to be strategic about what I say here. I don't want this to be a throw. I am going to go with the original Jurassic Park. Original Jurassic Park is my hint to you. Chat, I am restarting the poll right now. Mark, check your phone. Checking my phone. Probably text Board Ghost. I'm starting the poll right now. Y'all get to vote by typing hashtag followed by the number you would like to set the dial to. What the fuck is Jeremy saying that? Hashtag followed by the number. We are using an electronic aggregator that detects if your comment has a hashtag or not and counts them all together. So it needs the hashtag in order to be counted. Your hint was the original Jurassic World. That's what I said, right? Did I say Park or World? I don't even remember. I'll go with original Jurassic World. Hashtag followed by the number you would like to set the dial to. It is neck and neck between 16 and 17 right now. It is very close. I said Park? Okay. Either's fine, really. We can go with Park. The original Jurassic Park. I'm sorry. I wanted to stay consistent. Amber sent 5 It's Corn and a heart me and a Go Popular. Thank you so much. And Squid Emoji sent 6 roses. Thank you, thank you. Get in your votes. You're going to be ending this poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are ending the poll. Final tally. Hashtag 17 won with 35 votes. Hashtag 16 had 34 votes. It was a 1-point difference. See how we did? It's on 17, right? Yep. And that's a perfect 4. That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see. That is a perfect 4. Good job, chat. So many people had it perfect. Great answer. Yeah, it's a good movie. It is a darn good movie. There exists movies that are better, but yeah, Jurassic Park, solid 17. Good job, meaning starting the new score, we're going to see if we can beat the previous score of 24. That's going to be our goal. We have 7 cards to do it, and the score is 3. Reason that is because whenever we score 4, the benefit is we get a bonus card. So we have 7 cards until we're out. We would be at 6, currently at 7. Hey, that wasn't intentional, guys. No one comment on that. All right, you guys are gonna give the hints to me this time. Borgos, you are watching chat, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it would be possible for you to read some of the hints to me?
I could read some hints.
Okay, and I'll repeat them and everything. It's just there's been a lot of people commenting numbers. I like to avoid it. I like to avoid it if possible. Easy to steal, hard to steal. Ooh, this is an interesting card. This is a very interesting one. I'm going to mix up the board. I'm going to close my eyes, and you know, I'm not even going to look at chat. I'm going to have Board Ghost read the hints to me, and then I'll determine where to set the dial based off the answers. Hard to steal, easy to steal. Blue 4 that you can see right there is what we're aiming for. You guys are giving hints to me to get us to put the red dial right onto that blue 4. All right, Board Ghost, can you see the placement?
Yeah, push it one way or the other. Good. A little bit, yeah.
Okay. All right, memorize that placement because I'm closing it up. Chat, I'm looking. Since there are a lot of new people in, I'm going to mostly avoid looking at chat just in case people try to come with a number. And I will trust Board Ghost to just read off some comments as we get them. I will read some chats, though. Someone's beloved dog, the King of Jewels. This one? The King of Jewels sounds really hard to steal. Someone's beloved dog, as much as I hate to say it, that answer ticks me up. Because unfortunately, certain organizations have done that many times before. I'll say it's difficult, definitely depending on the dog. But, yo, Zany sent a football, Wendigo sent a gold buzzer and 5 finger hearts, and Dallas with 7 goats. God damn it, thank you so much.
So one of the early ones I saw was Remy's hint, money from a bank.
Money from a bank. And Ava sent a rose. Money from a bank, that's incredibly hard to steal. But the tellers are told to just hand it to you. So that's a little easier, right? You're not going to get away with it, but they'll hand it to you.
I saw a Ferrari.
A Ferrari?
Car. Yeah.
Okay. That's not maxed out, but that's close. That's going to be a 19. I'm thinking about locking in 19 here. Got one more hint for me, Board Ghost?
Let's see, chat. What else do we have
If
here?
the answer's no, that's fine. Dallas with the 7-1 goats. Holy moly. Wendigo with the 14 roses. And Hope with the heart me. And Rai with the 9 goats. Thank you all so much, genuinely. All right, I think I'm going to...
I like Autumn's hint, car wheels.
That's going to take me up 1, surely. That happens. Have you ever been to Detroit? That happens. Car wheels. I'm locked in 18. The rest of these are really hard. Oh, wait, is that right? Is that 18?
That's 18.
Hey, nice. Good answer, good answer. The car wheels got me there. Who would have thought having your dang car bricked is what got me to the right answer? Very nice. Chat, I mentioned this before, but just in case you missed it, whenever we score 4, it's only worth 3 points because we get a bonus card instead. So we're at 3. We are now at 6 points. I can do math this round, don't worry. And chat, we're supposed to lose a card every time we do a round, but we ran 2 rounds, and we are still at 7 cards. That is really good. Pat on the back to you guys. Also, in celebration of a 4, if you are having fun, please do feel free to give the channel a follow. It really helps us out and allows us to keep doing these little lives for you. So, if you're having a good time and you want to support us, it doesn't cost anything to follow, and get more fun. I'm giving the hints to you guys this time. We're on a good streak right now, so I'm hoping not to ruin this. Rai with the 13 roses, MG with the 7 roses, and Antia with the heart me, and Andy Miller with the rose. Thank you all so much. Really do appreciate it. Could beat a gorilla, could not beat a gorilla. Oh boy. This card was added because of the whole was 100 men versus a gorilla debate. So, little outdated card we have here, but we're gonna run it nonetheless. I'm giving the hints to you guys this time. I don't know. Okay, this is an interesting placement. Could beat a gorilla, could not beat a gorilla. Oh my goodness, I forgot to change the focus. I always do be forgetting that. I will always say you guys cannot tell where the placement is based off me looking by it. People always claim that they can, and they can never consistently guess where it actually is. Could beat a gorilla, could not beat a gorilla. Let's... Could beat a gorilla, could not beat a gorilla. I could do a simple hint. I'm going to do a simple hint, but it's going to be a little bit silly. Okay. I'm going to say zookeeper, but they're in an open field. Zookeeper, but they're in an open field. That is your hint. I'm resetting the poll now. Y'all get to vote by typing hashtag followed by the number you would like to set the dial to. Hashtag followed by the number. That's how your vote gets counted. If you don't include the hashtag, the aggregator does not pick up your vote. So, you know, it's not a me thing. It's the program thing. So if you want your vote to be counted, you have to include the hashtag. Zookeeper, but they're in an open field. This could be a generational mark throw, but we're going to see. Right now in the lead, it's only in the lead by 5 votes, but a few people are saying 20. Really, guys? 20? I could have said a baby. Like, I don't want to sway the vote too much, but you think that's going to be maxed out? It's a zookeeper, but they're in an open field. Hashtag followed by the number you'd like to set the dial to. Okay, right now it's a tie between hashtag 14 and hashtag 15. Hashtag 14 pulled ahead. It's at 12 votes. Hashtag 15's at 11. You could be the deciding vote. It's only one vote per person, just to warn you. It's not going to count it twice if you spam it. But yeah, welcome in, Noah. Good to see you. We are going to end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I am ending the poll. 14 was our winner. 14 was our winner. Let me move this board up, get the focus on it. Could beat a gorilla, could not beat a gorilla. Zookeeper, but they're in an open field. Ooh, that is a miss. I am so sorry. We were aiming for dead center. We're aiming for dead center. I am sorry. Here's my logic, all right? Zookeeper versus gorilla. Zookeeper's winning like 99 times out of 100 if they're in the zoo. But you put them in a field, they're a little out of their element. You know, the zookeeper has still got equipment and, you know, methods to deal with this, but they're going to be at a disadvantage. It's going to be middling. Classic Mark throw. Don't say that, Goofball Hunter. Inactivity. I need to solve a CAPTCHA. Wait, did my stream end? Fuck. I don't know if my stream ended or not. Okay, alright. This thing makes me solve a CAPTCHA occasionally. We're going to assume we're good. That was a miss. We're still at a score of 6, and we are down to 6 cards remaining. Have you seen a gorilla? I have. Ah, okay.
I just want you to know about it.
What did I have to click on to see it?
TikTok Studio.
I thought that was clicked on.
You just clicked on the notification.
Okay. Alright, we're not running that stupid card again. Alright, generating a new card here. Chuck Norris. You think Chuck Norris would be a 10? I feel like that might be a 0. That's a difficult card. I'm going to generate a new one here. Let's get a good one going. Zookeepers can't even go in the enclosure with them if they're not separated. That's fair, but if it was a zookeeper in a zoo, I feel like they're still going to win with home field advantage. Hard to fold, easy to fold. Nah, I'm going to generate another card. I really do need to fix this code to give me more options of when I'm generating the card here. Please be a good one. Please be a good one. Belongs in nature, doesn't belong in nature. Love it. Awesome. Yo, Alex Adams with the gold buzzer. Holy moly. T with the 10 roses, followed by 5 roses. Thank you so much. How this is going to work is I am going to spin up the board, and you guys are going to give hints to me. So at this time, I can set the red dial where it needs to go. Still live on YouTube. Thanks, country. Alright, I'm closing my eyes. They are sealed. I cannot see the board right now. Only you guys and Board Ghost can. So memorize that placement. Board Ghost, do I have to move it at all?
No, you're good.
Okay. Belongs in nature, doesn't belong in nature. This is a fun card. I like this one. People get creative with the hints on this. So you guys can give me your most creative hints. I'm closing up the board, pulling it back. I am now looking. Changing the focus to myself. Need to remember to do that always. And Board Ghost is going to pick out some hints to read out to me. Doesn't really matter how many. We can do however many.
I see dozens of people saying it. Humans, I think, is a good hint to start you off. Humans.
Okay, that typically is a classic 10 answer, right? Just dead center. Because, I mean, they belong in nature. They're animals after all. But they be littering and destroying things and touching coral reefs that they shouldn't. I'll put it a little bit to the doesn't side just because how much humans have destroyed. I'll call that like 11 or 12 right now. I'll wait for the other hints, though. Do you have any other ones, Borgos?
Yeah. I like Isa's hint, dogs.
Dogs. Okay. Well, that'll push me back towards the belong side, because dogs, wild dogs belong in nature, and domesticated dogs, it is good to take them out in nature for a walk, as long as you pick up the poop. In that case, they don't belong in that nature. You gotta leave no trace. It doesn't biodegrade like it should. Well, it does, but it's still bad for the ecosystem. I don't know. I might still call that like an 11. Just barely doesn't belong. I could be convinced, though. I'm going to take one more hint from Board Ghost.
Let's see here, chat. What options do we have here?
Sent my TikTok money is now going to escape the chatter. Yes, Amber Williams, welcome in. I appreciate you. Evie with the 6-7 It's Corns. Oh my. And Penny with the rose. Thank you so much. I'm going to take one more hint, and then I'm going to lock in and reveal the board.
Saw a couple people say it. I'm going to say a plant.
Okay, well, a plant belongs in nature. If this is a desperate ploy to get me on the belongs in nature side, yes, plant belongs in nature. But humans and dogs, that's more middling. So maybe this was a ploy just to get me to take one over, and it was on 10 all along. Or I'm off my gourd, and it's been on the belongs in nature side the whole time. I'm going to go with my gut and say 10. Oh, no! Oh, so close. I had to take it over one more. It was a desperate ploy, but Board Ghost wanted me to flip it completely. Chat, we play until we run out of cards. We are now down to 5 cards remaining, and because that is a 3, our score was 6. We are moving to, funny number, we're moving to 9. Haha. Very fun. Good answers, everyone. No whimsy from Ghosty. They were fine hints. I liked them.
Mark, what would you have said if I said lions?
That would have been pretty far on the nature side.
Because I saw lions a lot was a hint I saw.
I think they belong in nature. I think it's pretty concerning when they're outside of nature, to be frank.
Chat, listen, I'm playing to win here.
Who's Ghosty? The voice you're hearing off camera. You can't see them because they are a ghost. They are incorporeal. Ooh. So if you see mysterious things happening around the studio, that is because of our resident board ghost. Gosh dang program not working. Evie sent a 2026 and a heart puff and a chili. Penny sent 8 roses. Thank you so much, Penny. All right, new card. Hello, Mork. Hello, Tom. Good to see you. Jam is a goated answer. Oh, I don't like this card. Jam for belongs in nature. Why is there jam in nature? God damn it. When I tell you to generate a new card, you better gosh dang work. I wrote this program. It better be working for me. Someone on Earth sent a league ball. Holy moly. One of these days, it's going to be a new card that pops up. I'm promising ya. Hello, Mork. Hello, Denver Ray. Denver 2 Rare, sorry. Game broke. Is my computer overheating or something? Is that why this isn't working? No, this feels fine. Open sesame. Come on, come on, come on. Whatever, we're running this card. I'm giving the hints for just running this card until we figure it out. I think it wants that card. I think so too. Whatever. Just do it. I'm doing it. Lost 300 viewers for that. Okay. Alright, what is this? Has a good reputation, has a bad reputation. I think that's no, it's flipped. Okay. I know the placement either way. Where do you buy the game, BTW? I would recommend at your local game store. Your local game store certainly carries it. You can find it pretty much anywhere. It is called Wavelength if you don't know the game. Plenty of other creators have a TikTok shop link. We do not. We are actually not trying to sell you anything. So if you're enjoying the content, please do give us a follow. We're not trying to take your money yet. Just kidding. Why I'm saying numbers already? People are like that. Has a bad reputation, has a good reputation. People like to guess based off where I'm looking with my eyes, but they can never accurately tell. Like, they're never close. So, don't know why they bother. Has a bad reputation, has a good reputation. I'm gonna say Steve Harvey. That's gonna be my hint. Steve Harvey, host of Family Feud. We are restarting the poll right now. Y'all get to vote hashtag followed by the number you would like me to set this dial to. Your hint was Steve Harvey. Make sure to include the hashtag. That's how your vote gets counted. Chat, Oh, sorry, that's not for me to read. Hashtag followed by the number you would like to set the dial to. Hashtag Mork does not get counted. That is interesting to see why that's not popping up. We're going to have to look into a little bit of how this setup's running over here. Hashtag followed by the number. Your hint was Steve Harvey. The reason you put the hashtag is we're using a program that can detect when a hashtag's included and count it and put it all together. And if you don't include the hashtag, it doesn't work. So it's not a me thing. It's the program thing. So I apologize. Steve Harvey, you get 1 vote per person, per account. So get it in. Right now, 18 is winning with 19 votes, but 17 is very close behind with 18 votes. 21 to 18 right now. Ooh, it could go either way. Your vote could be the deciding factor. Get in your vote. We are going to end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to end the poll there. Hashtag 17 was our winner with 27 votes. Not bad at all. Let's put that on the 17 there. I'll be honest, I don't even remember where it is at this point. Has a bad reputation, has a good reputation. Oh, it was the second place answer. 18 is what we are aiming for. That is still really good, though. That is still super close. That is a 3. Very good, meaning we're at a score of 9. We are now going to be going to a score of 12. And once we run out of cards, it's game over. We're trying to beat 24. That was our previous score that we got, which is honestly really good. We're at 4 cards remaining, though. So if we want to do it, we're going to have to lock in here. Knew it. I disagree. What do you have against Steve Harvey? I feel like he has a fine reputation. You know, I don't think he's known for being, like, you know, the most charitable saint in the world or anything. But I think he has a dang good reputation. No controversies that I know of, but maybe there is some. I'm not gonna die on this molehill. I'm not gonna fight for Steve Harvey. If he did something wrong, okay, I believe you. Now please work. Please generate a new card this time. Well, you said it was bad reputation on 0 or 1. Eesh. I think you could take some guesses on what I would have said if it was on either of those. I think you don't have to stretch the mind too much. Bad comic book movie, good comic book movie. Okay, I'm gonna run this one. I'm gonna run it. I'm going to accept this here. Can we give the clues now? Yes, it is your turn to give the clues. So I'm going to mix up the board. I'm going to close my eyes, and you guys are going to give the clues to me this time. So I'm opening up the board. I cannot see it. Board goes, let me know if I have to move the dial up or I'm just going to move it the way I've been moving it. Just let me know if I need to move it.
Move it up just a hair. Other way. Good.
Now, you know, not to sway anything, but saying up or down and then correcting my motion does tell me which way it goes.
Oh, it's just telling you which way to move your hand.
Oh, my hand. Okay. I'd been moving it the same way every time. All right, memorize that placement. Y'all are going to give me hints for good comic book movie, bad comic book movie. I'm going to be closing the board, so make sure you saw the placement. Pulling it back. I'm opening my eyes, changing the focus to myself. I always need to remember to do that. And Borgos is going to pick out some hints for me. Once you guys give your hints, if you're enjoying the content, if you're having fun participating, please feel free to give us a follow. It really does help us out. Lets us keep making this content for y'all, and we just appreciate it in general. Let's see. I'm seeing Invincible is an interesting one. Spider-Man, Batman from Steve, but they didn't specify which Spider-Man or which Batman. Just the original? The Batman I saw? Interesting.
I'm going to say, almost all of chat agrees Spider-Man, but I'm going to say specifically Across the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
So
not
which one was
into
the first one?
Into,
Is that into the Spider-Verse?
Into the Spider-Verse. Ooh. That's a really good one. That's pretty far to the good comic book movie. Now, I think there's a relatively universal answer if it's maxed out. There is one that I'd be looking for, at least in my opinion, for a good comic book movie, bad comic book movie. But Into the Spider-Verse was really good. And if I'm not mistaken, they didn't abuse the animators as much on that one. That whole controversy does push me back in general. Spider-Man in general tends to be really good, but yeah, I think I'm calling Into the Spider-Verse in 19 right now, and I'll wait for some other hints.
I like, man, chat is flying. I forget who said it, but someone specified just now, that MF Elijah just specified Iron Man 1. I saw a bunch of other people say Iron Man, but I'm going with Iron Man 1.
Iron Man 1, classic. I mean, that's the one that like kickstarted the Avengers. That is the reason why the MCU happened. Once again, amazing comic book movie, near maxed out, very close to 19. I might call it Iron Man 1 in 18, in all honesty, but Into the Spider-Verse sounds like a 19. And yeah, if you want to give me another hint, you can, or you can just tell me to work with those, Board Ghost. I know it's a little bit hard.
One last one. There's a bunch of people saying it in chat. The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight. Oh my goodness. That's a really good movie, but it's such a good movie that it attracts a certain type of audience. And I went to film school, so I saw people mimicking The Dark Knight a lot. If you saw somebody say this was Dark Knight inspired, you know you're about to see the worst short film you've ever seen in your life. Gosh, that's really good. But I'm tempted to call it a 20, but because of the reputation it has, I'm not going to call it a 20. I'm going to keep it on 19. I'm going to go with my gut. And for people wondering, I said there's one that I'm looking for if I were to max out to 20. I don't know if it's a 20 or not, but the answer to that is, of course, Spider-Man 2. Oh, no! Oh, I was off! It was Spider-Man 2. Oh, Scott Pilgrim, that's creative. I don't even think of that as a comic book movie. That's a super creative hint. Oh my goodness. I let my biases against The Dark Knight sway me too far. Going to film school, you develop a little hatred for The Dark Knight, no matter what. But it's such a good movie. Oh, man. Okay, well, that was close. We were at 4 cards remaining. We're down to 3 now, and the score is going to go to 15. Endgame, that's a good one, but I believe the only true, perfect comic book movie is Spider-Man 2. No, because I said Spider-Man 2. Oh, I'm sorry, River. Not every hint gets read, unfortunately. I really do wish I could look at the chat and just read every single comment, but too many people comment numbers, and it's a pain in the ass, because if they comment numbers, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to ignore it and assume, they don't know the answer? Should I let it affect me? Should I just avoid that number? It's just a lose-lose either way, so I'm not in a position to read every comment during those rounds. But I am in a position to read every comment during this round, because I'm giving the hint to you guys this time. Not in TikTok, just on the phone. FYI, that's fine, Ames. Since we're having Board Ghost read the comments, it matters less now about muting people, but what can you do? The downside having a lot of new people in is we have a lot of bad actors who like to comment numbers on the round that I'm guessing. I understand. In some cases, they are genuinely just trying to guess the placement themselves. I like to give the benefit of the doubt when it comes to that, but it gets old. All right. Bad investment, good investment. It's okay, King. Thank you, River. I appreciate y'all sticking around. Guys, unfortunately, I'm giving you investment advice during this round. Okay, this is going to be bad investment, good investment. Blue 4, only I can see is what we're aiming for. Bad investment, good investment. Love this. Yo, glad you're having a fun time. If you guys are enjoying the content, please feel free to give us a follow. It really does help out the account. Allows us to keep doing this. But sorry, I need to think of a hint for you. Bad investment, good investment. I'm going to say... I'm going to say... How abstract do I want to get with this hint? I feel like not very. I'm going to say copper. Investing in copper. Copper stocks. or stealing copper, however you want to interpret that. We're going to restart the poll now. Bad investment, good investment. I'm going with copper. Chat, how you vote in this is you type hashtag followed by the number you would like to set the dial to. Hashtag followed by the number, because we're using a vote counter that detects when a hashtag is there. It is automatic. I have no control over it, so you need the hashtag for it to work. But your hint is copper for bad investment, good investment. Waxed or unwaxed? Shut up, Andrew. Unwaxed copper. Batman Returns, the first one. Sorry, that was from the previous rounds. That's interesting. You prefer that over the Dark Knight. I'm not saying that's a bad take. I kind of agree with you almost, but I'm saying it's interesting. Hashtag followed by the number. Your hint is copper. Right now, oh, this is interesting. I feel like the chat's lagging behind a little bit. Because right now, hashtag 7 is winning with 14 votes. Hashtag 6 close behind. But I'm seeing so many, like, 14s and 13s in chat. So I might be taking a moment to catch up. Sorry, I was hiccuping there a moment. Getting your votes. Okay, it is still between hashtag 6 and hashtag 7. And that's not me. That's not me doing the joke thing. That's what the poll says. All right, get in your votes. We are going to be ending the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to end the poll. 6 was the winner in the bad investment. Board Ghost, you're the investment expert. Where would you put copper?
Copper? Probably right around there. Honestly, I think chat's right on the money with that.
Okay, well then Mark was off his goop. Because I said 17. Decently good investment. It's copper. You use it in everything. They got it in wires. They got it in computer stuff. They got it in your walls. They got it in your basement. You can find copper there. Bro, look, I'm biased because I've been on construction sites before where the scrap copper is like gold. If you get the job disposing of the scrap copper, you're in the money. So perhaps I was biased. My bad. That is a complete miss. We're down to 2 cards remaining. Score of 15. I got it. A few people did get it. Like 8 people got it. So if you did get it right, you're in the exclusive few. I literally said, think of what you use it for. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But if Board Ghost is saying that he agrees it's a bad investment, I'm going to trust that and just say I was wrong.
It's worth a lot of money, but it's always been worth a lot of money. And it's not going up very fast.
Okay. Yeah. I love that image where it's a big spool on the side of the road and has spray painted on it. Fiberglass, not copper. Do not steal. And the caption just sounds like something a big roll of copper would say. Not running this card, not explaining what Hulk cuisine is. What's the next one going to be? Critical fail to critical success. Okay, this is like a D&D reference, but it can apply to anything. I think this is a fun one in general. Next, I do a 30-second tangent, and I get hit with the next. Okay. You guys are giving the hints to me this time. We're moving on. It's next. I'm closing my eyes. Despite what people might have you believe, I cannot see the board right now. I am opening up. If I could see the board, I'd be able to correct it on my own. Board Ghost, do I need to move it?
You're good.
Okay, I'm going to keep it right there. You guys give me the hints this time. This is critical fail to critical success. You can interpret this as doing something well versus completely eating shit. Sorry for the bad language.
Good luck to bad luck.
Good luck to bad luck. Yes, that might be a better way to put it. Jackpot versus bankrupt. Critical fail to critical success. This is based off of D&D, but your hints do not have to have anything to do with D&D. Putting the focus back to myself. I see Country Mozart giving the hint, rolling this number on a D20. I'm not going to interpret that hint to mean anything. I'm going to listen to what Board Ghost gives me.
I'm going to start you off with Abby's hint, missing the bus.
Missing the bus.
A few other chatters saying it as well.
Ooh. Okay. So that's a fail. But that's not a critical fail, right? That's not like super bad. People miss the bus all the time. It's not the end of the world. It could be a pain in the ass, but I think it's not the worst. I'm gonna call it like a 5 for now, and I'll wait to hear other hints.
I like who's Jake's hint, getting paid a little less than you thought.
Ooh. Okay, you know, I was rethinking the bus too. I'm only saying it's not the biggest deal when you miss the bus, because I don't take the bus to work. So, you know, it's not like my livelihood's on the line. So maybe that is pretty bad. Getting paid less than you thought? Dude, that hurts. Especially, like, if you need it for something. Like, holidays were just recently. Getting paid less than you thought. That is not a good feeling. I would call that, like, a 3 or a 4. I'll keep it on 4 for now. And I'll wait to hear one more hint from Board Ghost.
My last hint is Hayden, with a bunch of numbers, losing your wallet in your car.
Hey! Okay, alright. Pros and cons there. You lost your wallet. That sucks. But it's lost in your car. That means you are definitely going to find it. That I think is going to tick me up 1. I think that'll take me back to 5. That's where I had it in the first place. I don't want to go much higher out of respect for people who, like, you know, do need to take the bus for livelihood. Missing it is going to be really bad. Losing the wallet in your car is not super bad. I'll call it a 5. I'm going to lock in. Oh, so close. That was a 6. Oh, I should have ticked it up 1 more for a wallet. I don't know why I didn't, I'll be honest. I should have known it's not going to be that far down if the wallet's in your car somewhere. You're going to be able to find it. Copper. Shut up. Shut up. Missing a phone call. Yeah, I don't know. That would have kept me towards more middle. Chat, we are at 1 card remaining. That is 3 points, though. We were at a score of 15. Dropped my marker. Sorry. We were at a score of 15. That 3 is going to take us all the way to a score of 18. It is definitely possible for us to beat our previous score. It is certainly possible. Being scammed by a scammer. That'd be pretty rough. Okay. I am giving you guys hints this time. We got 1 card remaining. If we want the game to continue, we have to score 4. That is the only way for the game to continue. So, a lot riding on this round. Let's get serious. Good place to plant a tree, bad place to plant a tree. Great, I love this card. Late for work, but you're the manager. How many rounds is 1 game? Good question. It is 7. So we start with 7 cards, and then we take them down each round until we run out. And then we see how many points we got. And every time we score 4, we get a bonus card. That's a little twist. If you play the game at home, you might play by a different rule set. We play by the cooperative rule set, which you can find in the back of the rule book. We didn't make it up. Good place to plant a tree, bad place to plant a tree. Blue 4 right there is what we're aiming for. Closing it up. Give me the hint. Give me a second. I need to think. I need to think here. There's a lot riding on this. Good place to plant a tree, bad place to plant a tree. Good place to plant a tree, bad place to plant a tree. I'm gonna go with... Okay. I'm gonna go with the desert. My hint is going to be the desert. We are restarting the poll right now. Starting now, y'all get to vote on where to set the dial by typing hashtag followed by the number you would like to set the dial to. Hashtag followed by your number. Make sure to include the hashtag. That's how your vote gets counted. My hint to you is the desert. The reason you include the hashtag is because we're using an aggregator that counts up all the votes, tallies them for me, and it's automatic. I don't control it, and it needs the hashtag in order to work. So if you don't include it, it's not going to count you. Tripping while shoveling snow. Ooh, that actually probably would have been a good one for the last placement. That just feels embarrassing when you slip while shoveling the snow. The good part is you hopefully land on a nice soft bed of snow. But there's no promise in that. Right now, hashtag 18 is winning with 23 votes, blowing second place out of the water, which is 17 with 8 votes. It is a landslide towards 18. Whoa. Make sure to include the hashtag when you vote if you want your vote to be counted, but it looks like it is pretty settled right now. 33 votes right now, beating 17's 12. I'm going to be ending this poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The poll is ending. Hashtag 18 was the winner by a landslide. Chat, if this is anything but a 4, it's game over. It's all riding on this. Oh, that's a miss. That's a miss. We're aiming for 15. My logic being like, look, it's pretty bad, right? There's no nutrients in the soil, this, that, the other. But you can eventually rehabilitate a desert and bring soil back to it by planting enough wildlife. It's good to eventually have trees there, depending on what you're doing. It's been done before. Nah. Fair. I said 14. A few people did. I think, ooh, wow. Yeah, only 4 people said 15. A very exclusive 4 got the right answer there. Understood the logic I was going for. But no, I'm so sorry. It was a bad mark hint. It was. But chat, I'm going to be wrapping it up there. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you had fun and would like to be a part of it again, please feel free to give us a follow. Where's the water coming from? Sky? Bus? I don't know. If you want to see us live again, the only way to do it is to give us a follow. That's the only way you're going to see us again. So if you had fun, please do. It really helps the channel. It's quick. It's free. The game's called Wavelength if you want to play it at home. Find it at your local game store. If you can, please buy local. We do not have a TikTok shop link. We probably never will. We're not trying to sell you anything. We're just trying to have fun. So, good night, everyone. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Thank you. You too. Thank you all so much for being here. Good night, everyone. Oh my goodness, I don't even know how to end the live. Goodbye. Goodbye. Still live on YouTube. Still live on YouTube. Bye, YouTube. Also, YouTube, you know, I know TikTok was super busy today. Genuinely, thank you guys for being here. And part of the reason we go live on YouTube is so that the regulars can hang out and chat over there. So when chat's hectic, don't feel the need to stay in TikTok.